guitar guy here, and we're going to do what we promised we'd do, is we're going to carry on with those E7ths, A7ths and B7ths in a cool progression. We're going to use a classic bluesy progression or hillbilly progression, and we're going to make it sound that way by tick-tocking and using our swing tick-tock. We're going to use the rock strum, but with a swing feel to it. And so to give you an example of that is down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And you can check out my other videos and it'll explain that way, way better. If you check out the swing strum, that'll explain what I'm doing there, and also the rock strum. That'll explain the two combinations of what's going on there. Otherwise, here's the chords. So we're going to start off, you might need to write these down. E7 is the very first chord. Then A7, depending on how you want to play that, and E chord again, and then E7. So the first four chords: E7, A7, E, E7. Okay, there's 12 chords for this song. Next part of the progression is A, A7, E, E7. That's the next four chords. Then we've got the next four chords. We've got B7, A7, E, B7. Okay, there's a lot going on there. I'm just going to go from start to finish with each of those chords. So E7, A7, E, E7. A, A7, E, E7. B7, A7, E, B7. So 12 bars there. Guess what? It's a 12-bar blues, really, really famous. Cool song to use this for would be something like the Folsom Prison Blues, which is kind of similar, uses that sort of style of chord progression. So, tick-tock strum, and I'm going to go through that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. E7 to A7, back to E. E7, A to A7, then E to E7. B7 for 1 bar, A7, E to B7. Lots of chords going on there, but a cool sound, especially when we put that tick-tock with a swing and that rock strum on there. It's amazing how cool that sounds. Now, it doesn't really matter if you don't happen to get the 7ths in there and you happen to do all the chords just as basic A's and E's. It should be fine. Obviously B7, we have to do B7, but every time you see an E7, you can do an do an E. That doesn't make any difference too much. It's just a slightly different shade of the same colour. E for 2 bars would be fine if you had E and E7, for example, or A for 2 bars instead of AA7 is fine. However, just try and add those little different colours in there, and it should change the flavour up a little bit. So that's the chord progression. Have some fun with that, and hopefully see you soon.